You can host a static website on Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon S3. On a static website, individual web pages include static content. They might also contain client-side scripts. By contrast, a dynamic website relies on server-side processing, including server-side scripts such as PHP, JSP, or ASP.NET. Amazon S3 does not support server-side scripting. However, you can use S3 and AWS Lambda to create dynamic websites, which we will cover in another lab. When you host a website on S3, you don't have to worry about maintenance, load balancing, etc. It is a serverless hosting and can scale from 1 to millions of users without any manual intervention. To host a static website, you configure an Amazon S3 bucket for website hosting, and then upload your website content to the bucket. Sign into the AWS management and search for S3 service. Create a new bucket. Bucket name must be unique globally. Keep everything as default. Make the bucket publicly accessible by changing public access properties. Click Confirm. Now click on the Properties tab. Choose Static Website Hosting. After you enable your bucket for static website hosting, web browsers can access all of your content through the Amazon S3 website endpoint for your bucket. Choose Use this bucket to host. For index document, type the name of the index document, which is typically named index.html. When you configure a bucket for website hosting, you must specify an index document. Amazon S3 returns this index document when requests are made to the root domain or any of the subfolders. You can optionally provide your own custom error document, such as error.html, that provides additional guidance for your users. For error document, type the name of the file that contains the custom error document. If an error occurs, Amazon S3 returns the error document. Choose Save. Go back to the bucket root folder. Upload index.html and error.html. You can simply drag and drop to the upload wizard or upload selecting all files. Click Upload. Let's look at content of these files. Both files contain some dummy content. Go back to the bucket root folder. This bucket must have public read access. It is intentional that everyone in the world will have read access to this bucket. Select both index.html and error.html and give them public access. Access the website using the bucket endpoint URL. You will find the endpoint URL under the Properties tab in the Static Website Hosting section. Index.html is the default page that loads when you try to access the endpoint URL. If you try to access any page which doesn't exist, it will redirect you to error.html. Instead of accessing the website by using an Amazon S3 website endpoint, you can use your own domain, such as example.com, to serve your content. Amazon S3, along with Amazon Route 53, supports hosting a website at the root domain, which will be covered in another lab. Thank you.